you join us trying to put Polly onto a set of ramps so we can start the day's work. I will put all the failed attempts in there for you all to have a little laugh at. We got there in the end, but here are the 4 failed attempts that we had first. Morning YouTube. Right then, it's Saturday again. The weather is better than what it has been. Haven't posted for a couple of weeks. We've had storm, what have we had? We've had storm Kira, whatever her name was, and then last weekend we had storm Dennis. But it's Saturday again. Weather's okay, to be fair. So I thought, job for today, whether this is a good idea or a bad idea, I'm going to have a look underneath. See what's going under there, give it a grinding off if it's solid underneath there before we go any further, and I think I'll underseal underneath. So stay tuned guys. What I have done this week though, well last week, is went to dubfreeze. I'll put the video on from there, it's not very long. I was going to post it last week, but I thought it's only going to be a couple of minutes, so I'll put that video on so you can have a look at dubfreeze if no one managed to go. The weather was absolutely terrible, but we ventured out, got a few things for the van. Seat bracket for the rock and roll bed that we needed. Got front window screen that I'm going to have to put in, and also I'll show you on the window. My window's got a small hole in there where the seals don't match, so we've got a new seal for there. So we've got a couple of jobs to carry on with. So underneath the van today, do some work underneath the van, and then next weekend I finish at 1 on a Friday and I don't go back till night, so I'm going to put that rear, next weekend's work, I'm going to try and put that rear quarter on, so stay tuned for that. Right then, we'll get cracking, we'll show you underneath, let's see what's going on. I don't know how well this is going to come out on video, but I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised. It's not actually that bad at all. I'm going to they've got out there, so the back brake things have worn, so I'll have to get some new ones of those. But other than that, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I was expecting to see loads of rust holes and that, but at the minute, until we start grinding, we'll have a look, see what's going on. Pass us that. Can you pass us the... Yeah. Right. Certainly better with it warmed up a little bit.
Oh, you just stuck it in there.
What?
You just stuck it in the tin.
You what?
You just stuck it in the tin.
Stuck what?
The brush.
Yeah. I've got that compressor, I'm going to spray it under it.
Well, you know what you can do? You can go and get the compressor if you wanted to.
I'll do it by push. This is a job that you could have helped with.
Yeah, I could have.
Wow. It's prime. You keep saying you wanted a job.
I know, I'm not being very well. Can't expect your wife to be out here underneath bands.
Perfect job for an amateur body repair.
Oh, thank you.
This is like an apprentice job.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the professionals had to do it.
No, it's 100%.
It's not an apprentice job.
It is.
It has to be perfect, this does. You have to make sure you get every bit of rust.
Go on, you know, climbing the van. You know. Tip of the day. Probably always a good idea to wear safety glasses when doing this painting. So that's me done for today. It's actually quite good. I'll try and show you what I've done. So run out of paint. So haven't quite done the other side. But yeah, she's fairly solid. I'm actually really pleased. I was expecting to get it up on the jacks and just end up having just unearthed probably hundreds more jobs. But sills and everything are solid, good. I'll show you the compared to the opposite side. That paint's a nightmare to put on. I'll be honest, if I'm doing that job again, I'm going to see if there's a better way of getting that on. See, there's the opposite side that I haven't done. So it's not that bad, just surface rust really. So that's me done for today. I'll carry on tomorrow. I don't know what the plan is tomorrow yet. I'm gonna carry on with that, or I'm going to try and make some space in the garage. I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. I'll just show you how bad the roads are this morning. This is something that normally doesn't flood. Just shows how much rain that Storm Dennis, or whatever his name is, chucked down on us in the West Midlands. Let's try and get through this. The weather we've been having and the water we've been having just recently, I think I'd have been better doing up a narrowboat or something, like a camper van. So yeah, loads of rain we've had. Apparently I just spoke to some of my mates who got camper vans at work. There's a load of roads closed off around Stafford, so see how we go. Let's see if we can get there first, and I'll catch you all in a bit.
Music keeps me singing.
I miss my Mark 1 Golf. I'll put some pictures up of mine